Rookies are on the front straightaway now, getting ready to race. We're getting this show underway. And the green flag is out, and we are racing here at the Bullring. We've got one around over there. That's the 31. Looks like Braden has took a spin. And the caution flag is out. All right, we've got our rookies on the front straightaway. Junior one, you should be in staging. Flagman looks them over, and we are green flag racing. Joseph Baldwin jumps out to the early lead. Eli Sykes is going to follow him, and the 31 of Braden Humphrey making his first race appearance here. He's a little squirrely off of 2 there. But he's running. Out front, it's Baldwin and Sykes. The 44 of Baldwin's going to lead this first lap. Junior one, you should be on the grid getting ready to roll. Humphrey is around again off of turn 4, but he gets it gathered up, and he's going to take off one more time. Two laps into this race, and Baldwin and Sykes are still right there together. Sykes on the inside line, Baldwin on the outside line. Sykes moves into challenge. Let's see if the lap cart comes into play here. Humphreys is out of the way, and they're still running. We're halfway home in this rookie heat race. Baldwin and Sykes still leading this train around. The winner of tonight's rookie race will be taking home a pizza from Papa John's. All of our feature winners tonight getting a pizza from Papa John's here in Ocala. We'd like to thank them for coming on board and sponsoring, handing out some free pizza coupons for our winners tonight. White flag in the air, one more lap. You Junior 1 drivers better be on the grid and ready to go. Junior 1 on the grid and ready to go. And the checker flag is out for your winner, Daniel Baldwin. Eli Sykes second, and Braden Humphreys third. Coming out next, your Junior 1 division. Junior 1's coming out next. On the track now, these are your Junior 1s. Junior 1 heat race on the track. On that pole, last week's feature winner, that's Ashton Garrett, the number 57. The number 2, Parker Haley on the outside pole, and Taylor Jones in the 96, last week's second place finisher, starting that inside second row. Out to the early lead, Parker Haley in that number 2. Got a good line through there. Little loose up off the top, gathers it up, and he's going to stretch a little bit of that lead out down the back straightaway. Halfway home in this Junior 1 heat race event. Parker Haley still your leader. Ashton Garrett second. Taylor Jones third. Two laps to go, and Haley stretches out the lead a little further over Garrett down that back straightaway, almost a straightaway lead. Coming around, looking at 1 lap to go. Parker Haley won him a Papa John's pizza tonight. He's going to be hard to beat in the feature if it runs like that. Off of turn 4. Your heat race winner for the Junior 1s, Parker Haley. Riding around there, second coming off of 4, and that 57, that's Ashton Garrett. And third in the number 96, Taylor Jones. Coming up next, your Junior 2s, Junior 2. On the inside pole, the 03, that's CJ Nelson. Outside pole, last week's feature winner, the 48, Preston Arbogast. Inside second row, Zach Zachary. Outside, Randy Smith. His sister's right behind him in the 22, and Aiden Sykes down there in that number 8. He's going to look to the bottom. Out in front right now, it looks like CJ Nelson's going to go to the early lead. Arbogast is second. Hannah Smith coming all the way from the back point of the field to third in the first corner. Her brother's right behind her, gives her a little tap, lets her know he's still there, and he goes to the bottom. And Randy Smith takes that third position back from Hannah. Up front, CJ Nelson still your leader. This is your Junior 2 division. These are all 10 to 12-year-olds. They're racing for some Papa John's pizza here tonight as well. Hannah Smith gets back around little brother Randy. She's back up to third. She's going to set her sights on Arbogast, see if she can run him down. Up front, CJ Nelson looking strong tonight in that 03. Two laps to go for your leader, CJ Nelson. We've got a challenge for second. Hannah Smith looking to that inside. She had the line, but Arbogast had the speed that time, and he closes the door, and he's still in second down the back straightaway. She'll have one more lap to try to make a move. CJ Nelson still leading. Smith and Arbogast side by side. Smith drives it a little further down in there that time and takes the position from Arbogast. The 22 of Hannah Smith is to second place. But we're going into turn 3 and 4. This is your final lap before the checkered flag. And your winner is going to be CJ Nelson in the 03. Hannah Smith second. Preston Arbogast third. Randy Smith fourth. Aiden Sykes fifth. And Zach Zachary, he's back there at sixth. On the track now, your Junior 3. Junior 3 is out there. Predator 400, you're on deck, followed by Southern Flatheads. Don't miss your heat race. Vincent is going to go to the early lead. 51 right there behind her. Zachary in that 43 is coming through. Drives up on top of the 51 there. Has to get out of that gas. Going to take him a minute to get his momentum back, but he held on to third. Amber Netsch pulls it into fourth place now, at number 14. Give a mention to the 16 of Cole Frisbee, back with us racing tonight, making the long ride over. Halfway home in this feature, or in this heat race event for your Junior 3. Netsch and Zachary side by side. Netsch is going to take the third position away as Zachary slides high off of 2. Up front, though, your leader, Brittany Vincent, at 19V. Running strong as usual, with 2 laps to go. White flag is out. 1 lap to go in this Junior 3 heat race. Predator 400 and Southern Flathead. You should be on the grid. Followed by Box Stock 400. Checkered flag in the air. This heat race is going to go to Brittany Vincent. The 51 runs second. Amber Netsch third. Zachary fourth. And Cole Frisbee fifth. Predator 400, you're up next. Predator 400. They're coming on the track now. That's your Predator 400 division. Southern Flatheads, you will be coming up behind the Predator 400s. Box Stock 400. You'll be behind them Southern Flatheads. Getting them all lined up. Elizabeth Phillips there on the pole. Robert Annis outside. Charles Smith right there behind him. Predator 400s will be racing with us at the Rumble at the Ring. That'll be I believe a 300 to win event for them. So get those Predator carts together. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at the bullringkarting.com and TZ Motorsports as well on their Facebook page. Keep up with all the information leading up to the Rumble at the Ring on July 5th and 6th. If you've got a Predator cart like these ones here, you can come out and run for the cash. Your leader right now, Charles Smith in the 23, Annis is second, Phillips is third. We're going to be halfway home in this 8-lap heat race for the Predator 400s. That's Charles Smith, your leader in the 23. Robert Annis running second in the 5A, and Elizabeth Phillips in the 314 cart running third. Winner of this class tonight, $50. $50 and a large pizza from Papa John's. If you'd like to become a sponsor here at Marion County Speedway, get a hold of me at TZ Motorsports. We can get you hooked up. Everybody at home can hear your name. Everybody will see it on the literature, on the Facebook page. We reach about 25,000 people a month. Not bad for a little dirt track at Ocala. As they go down that back straightaway, you'll see a yard stop sign back there. They came on board this year, bought a banner on the back straightaway. They're actually our trophy sponsor tonight, the yard stop in Ocala. White flag is out. Charles Smith is still leading. And the checkered flag is out for your leader and winner, Charles Smith. Southern Flatheads, you're up next. Southern Flatheads, you're up next. I know it's a little hard to hear back there, but once we get racing, you should be working your way over to the grid pretty much, because these heat races go pretty quick. We have the lineups posted, all the regular lineup posted at the tower, and all the race orders are posted around. So please know what order we run in. It'll help. We've got 2 Southern Flathead heat races tonight. Southern Flatheads tonight are now running for $70 to win after we had one drop out, said, hey, donate my money to the pot for the winner. On the track now. Looks like a Beckelheimer on the pole. The outside pole, the 01 of James Porter. That's a Night Stalker of Nicholas Witt on the inside second row, and Brandon Smith outside second row. Flagman says no go, Ryan Beckelheimer. No go on that one. Flagman starts the race. Make sure that you're paying attention to the fact that the flagman starts the race. So we're going to try this one again. We'll get them lined back up. Looks like they got it this time, and now they're going to go green flag racing. It's Beckelheimer, Porter, Smith, and Witt out there, year 4. We got 2 heat races of the Southern Flatheads. Smith on that outside, trying to take that second position away from Porter. He gets the position. He's going to set his sights on Beckelheimer. And Smith goes to the point. The 2.22 of Brandon Smith's been fast all year. He's going to try one more time to bring home a feature win. Last time around, our winner was Rob Wirtz, with Smith finishing second. Beckelheimer and Witt side by side up off of turn 2. Advantage Beckelheimer down the back straightaway. Smith, your leader. Porter out here coming to race with us tonight for the first time. Not doing too bad for his first go round here at the Bullring. The Southern Flatheads are with us every race night. We've got 8 of them here tonight. I love hearing these Flatheads roar around the track. They're halfway home in the first heat race. Box stock 400. You need to be at the grid. Box stock 400. Open 4-stroke. Predator 350. Nicholas Witt to the inside, taking that second position away from Ryan Beckelheimer. Let's see if he can run his cousin down out front. Smith and Witt, cousins out here racing tonight. He's got 2 laps to catch him. Whoever wins this one's going to sit pole on our feature event. One more lap. Down through 3 and 4. Your winner, heat race number 1 of the Southern Flatheads, Brandon Smith. Nick Witt is second, Ryan Beckelheimer third. And Porter's going to bring it home in 4th. I believe we've got one more over there on the grid for these Southern Flatheads. We're going to try to let him get out here, see if we can get him started. One that wasn't able to start, so we're going to go green flag racing. 21 is going to be your early leader. Last week's feature winner, Wirtz, is right there behind him. The 212 of Todd Maton riding third. 21 trying to hold that inside line down. Wirtz is going to swing it around, build up a little momentum here. He looks to the inside one more time. 21's got that inside held down. I'll get the name of the 21 here in a little bit. It's on another piece of paper. So we're just going to call him the 21 for now. It's his first time out here at the Bullring this season. He's looking good out there in the lead, the number 21. If you're leading around last week's feature winner, you must be doing something right. Wirtz is going to look to the outside. Back to the inside. No room down there again. Wirtz lines him up down the back straightaway. He's going to fall back in line. Maton's still there in third, running right there with him. We've got 2 laps to go, and this time Wirtz launches up off the bottom of turn 4. I think it was supposed to be halfway that time. Wirtz took the lead, gave a little wipe of the face shield. I'm going to assume he didn't see that it was halfway or 2 laps because he was wiping his face shield. Wirtz still your leader. The 21's going to take a look back to the inside. Maton still right there with him, waiting for him to make a mistake. Now the white flag is out. Wirtz, your leader. He still got company there with the 21. Down through 3 and 4, though. Your leader and winner, Rob Wirtz. 21 running second, and Maton runs third. Box stock 350, box stock 350. Your race is now. Open 4-stroke, Predator 350. Open 4-stroke, Predator 350. You'll follow the box stock 400.
You'll follow Predator 350. I said box stock 400 as your race. You on crack. I'm doing crack.
On the track now, your box stock 400. We got a couple people signed up for open 4-strokes tonight. Predator 350, you'll follow them. We're going to try to get these guys lined up here. Our 400s are on the track now. Your box stock 400, got 6 of them out there. I don't know that they realized that that was not a good start. We'll try one more time to get them lined up here. See if we can get a good start. We're going to try one more time here. Brian Horton on the pole. Kevin Cottrell outside there. The 0-2 was not in line or anything there. He had spun out and pack was coming around, and I guess he just decided to fire with him. We'll get him lined back up here if we can get him with the pack. All right, the 0-2 is going to pull up high. We're going to see if we can get him back in line here. And the 0-2 spins her around one time. Frank Bradley having a little too much fun out there tonight. All right, lights are out on the Speedway one more time. Horton's going to lead him around. We got Kevin Cottrell on the outside. Green flag flies. Cottrell dives for the bottom. Sharkey to the outside, takes that second position away. Taylor Morgan's going to look to the inside of Cottrell, grab that third. The outside, Frank Bradley looking for fourth there. Cottrell falls back to fifth position. Sanderson pulls up on him. Horton, your leader. Sharkey second. Taylor Morgan in third. And Bradley fourth. We finally got this Box Stock 400 race underway. Open four-stroke Predator 350 and Sportsman. Horton looking pretty good out there tonight. Got that 41 machine hooked up out there in the lead. Alex Sharkey riding second in the 111. Followed by teammate Taylor Morgan in the 1-1. Bradley there in the 0-2 riding fourth. They're halfway home. The big race on the track right now is for the fifth position between Brian Sanderson and Kevin Cottrell. Battling it out there for fifth. Right now, advantage Sanderson in the 11. Your leaders have stretched it out a little bit. But you can race for any position on the track, and these two are going for it. We're going to have 2 laps to go this time by. We got a side-by-side battle for the second position. Morgan pulls up on Sharkey. Morgan's going to look to the inside down the back straightaway. Off of turn 4, white flag in the air for your leader, Brian Horton. Sharkey swings it way out towards the wall in second there. Horton's going to catch some lap traffic going into turn 3 here. Shouldn't be a problem. And your heat race winner, Brian Horton. Sharkey's going to run second, Morgan third. Bradley fourth, Sanderson fifth, and Cottrell will be sixth. All right, the number 11 here, he signed up with an open 4-stroke. Nobody else signed up for open 4-stroke, so he's going to go out here and make a lap. He said he'll take one if nobody else wants it. So that's how we're going to do it. Taylor or Morgan going to go out here. Morgan giving the finger, the good finger, letting us know he's only going to go 1 lap. Open 4-stroke. This class is open to anybody with a 4-stroke engine. Based on basically like a Honda 13 horse and under. We have a run what you brung class. If you want anything bigger than that, you can pretty much bolt whatever you want to that. So Predator 350, you're coming out and you'll be followed by Sportsman. Predator 350, Sportsman, and Box Stock 350. That's going to round them out. Predator 350 on the track now. Let me get the green flag here and get this Predator 350 race underway. Scott Werstein started from the point. And they're going to go 4 wide off of 2. And Robert Annis is going to go from 4th to 1st. Annis jumps out in the lead. Smith is going to be in second. I don't know. He's got some competition to the inside there. Looks like Brogan's going to be on the inside, and Brogan wants that second position. Smith back to the inside of Brogan. And Smith's going to take it, but Brogan goes back to the inside. Side-by-side battle down the front straightaway into turn 1. Brogan grabs it one more time. Smith drives back to the inside, takes the position back away again. Robert Annis, though, out front, still your leader. We are halfway home. Robert Annis still your leader. Charles Smith closing that gap on him. Scott Brogan riding third there. The 45 of Scott Werstein still out there in 4th. And the 21 of Heather Werstein out here making her first run with us. Your Predator 350 class tonight running for $50 and a Papa John's large pizza. And down that back straightaway off of turn 2 there, Charles Smith took the lead away from Annis with 2 laps to go. Sportsman, you should be in the grid. Sportsman in the grid. Box Stock 350, you should be heading to that grid. Box Stock 350, you'll follow the Sportsman. White flag is out for your leader, Charles Smith. Side-by-side battle for a second. Robert Annis has got some company to the inside with Scott Brogan. Annis closes the door down in turn 1. Brogan riding there in 3rd. And that checkered flag is out for your winner, Charles Smith. Annis is 2nd. Brogan 3rd. Heather Werstein 4th. All right, we got our Sportsman on the track. Robert Vincent goes to the lead. Kevin Terry 2nd, Christian Vincent 3rd, Dustin Mitch 4th. Christian Vincent to the inside of Kevin Terry, looking for that 2nd position. They're still battling for 2nd. They run up on Robert there as he got a little squirrely through 1 and 2. He powers it down the back straightaway, though. He's still your leader. Dustin Mitch takes that 3rd position over. Robert Vincent still your leader. Halfway home, we got a battle for second. Dustin Mitch taking that second position over. Vincent looks back to the inside, tries to get a peek back at it. Mitch clears him. And now it's Vincent, Mitch, Vincent, and Terry, your top four. Your Sportsman division tonight, they're racing for Papa John's Pizza too. If you'd like to sponsor one of these Sportsman races, get with us at TZ Motorsports. We'll show you how to sponsor. 2 laps to go. Robert Vincent still your leader. Dustin Mitch riding there in second. We got a battle for third between Terry and Vincent. Terry to the inside. Terry turns it down underneath of him. The white flag is out. They're down into turn 1. And your winner is going to be Robert Vincent, Dustin Mitch second, Christian Vincent third, and Kevin Terry fourth. Up next, your box stock 350 and any run what you brung. Taylor Morgan's going to go ride that run what you brung too. I mean, he could collect as many as 3 or 4 pizzas tonight the rate he's going. He wants pizzas, he wants championships. On the track now, your box stock 350. We've got 2 heat races of the box stock 350. We're missing a couple here. If you haven't got your 50-50 ticket, they're over there at the concession. We'll send her around, try to get collected here and try to give away a little bit of money. Running multiple classes here, so I'm going to try to give them a chance to get out here. Missing a couple on the grid there. They didn't make it out, so we're going to go ahead and get into this. We got to get everybody out here, try to get this show in. All right, we've got a couple that didn't make it. We're going green flag racing. We'll start 3. They're going to go 3 wide down the front straightaway. Joe Lundy looking to that inside, and Joe Lundy's going to take the early lead. Ryan Beckelheimer in that 11X doing double duty tonight, running flathead and running clone. Zane Caleb there in the number 3. Riding third. Looks like something just came off of his cart. He's going to pull it in. Zane Caleb lost something. It's riding around. It looks like his tire is going to come all the way back to the cart, though. Got hit by his own tire. Tire came off and said, hey, I'm supposed to be over there with that go-kart. Came all the way back to it, ran right into it. Zane Caleb falling out after losing a tire and a couple not making it to the grid. This is going to be a 2-kart race between Joe Lundy and Ryan Beckelheimer. We're back to green flag racing. Beckelheimer goes to the lead down the inside of the front or back straightaway. Lundy looks back to the inside. They're still side by side. Lundy back to the lead. This is your first Box Stock 350 heat race. We've got one more heat. Maybe the 5 that are in that one will all make it to the grid. All that's left is Box Stock 350 and Run What You Brung on our heat races. Lundy still your leader. Halfway home, your leader, Joe Lundy. Ryan Beckelheimer still right there with him. His first run with us here in a box stock kart tonight. Maybe he's getting ready for that rumble at the ring. You never know. This was going to be a good night to come out and test some karts. We're going to have 2 laps to go, and Joe Lundy is still your leader. Lundy with a little bit of a lead now over Beckelheimer as he's looking at that white flag. Down the back straightaway, Lundy's been looking for a win. Down into turn 3 and off of turn 4. Joe Lundy's going to win this heat race, and he'll be starting pole position in the feature event. Ryan Beckelheimer is going to run second. And we've got our second heat race out here for Box Stock 350. We're green flag racing. Taylor Morgan on that outside in the 111 was looking for somewhere to go. Didn't find a spot down to the bottom. He's going to fall back to third. Trying to get a visual on these carts. I know this is one of the Vincent ladies up front. I just want to make sure I get the right one. That's Gina Vincent in the lead. Dylan Sanderson second. Taylor Morgan third, and 51 of Rick Netch fourth. Sanderson to the inside of Vincent. Backs out. Lets her have the line through turn one. He's going to try again down the back straightaway, looking. Vincent's going to drive it in just a little bit deeper there. Sanderson being very respectful of her space right there. The feature's where the money's at tonight. Sanderson's going to drive up beside her this time and down the back straightaway. Dylan Sanderson's going to take the lead. Oh, Vincent and Morgan finding each other out there on the track. I believe that Jean will be getting her spot back there. As Morgan got into her a little bit. Morgan goes ahead and falls back to the rear on that one. He knows he got into her there a little bit. Maybe she backed out. Maybe he throttled up. Who knows? But all right, our last completed lap before the caution came out. Last completed lap, Gina Vincent was your leader. So Gina Vincent will go back to the lead. Dylan Sanderson to second. 51 should be in third. And Morgan would go to the rear. I think 51 of Rick Netch says, go ahead. Sanderson going to try to make that move again off of turn two. That was his strong point right there. We'll see if Vincent doesn't leave the door open anymore for that move to be made. Gina Vincent's going to be your leader coming back around here for this green flag. Down into turn three. Let's see where she fires. She's picking up the pace just a little bit. And she goes ahead and fires middle of turn 3 and 4. Sanderson's going to swing it around to the outside. He cuts back to the inside, makes the power move in the same spot, and Sanderson back to the lead. Dylan Sanderson in the number 3 takes the lead back from Gina Vincent. We are halfway home. Sanderson stretches about 5 or 6 cart lengths down that back straightaway over Vincent. Still got Morgan in third and Netch in fourth. Right now, the only race is for second because Sanderson is stretching it out down that back straightaway a little bit further. Morgan looking for a way around Vincent. There's going to be 2 more laps to go for your leader, Dylan Sanderson. Vincent, Morgan, and Netch all right there, 2, 3, and 4. Sanderson coming off of 4, looking at that white flag. He's got 1 more lap, and he'll be starting on the front row of that feature. Down the back straightaway, Morgan's going to try the line that Sanderson used on Vincent, and he gets around Vincent. But off of turn 4, your winner, heat race number 2, box stock 350, Dylan Sanderson. The race for second, Morgan, Vincent, Netch. We've got 1 more heat race. I believe we've got believe we've got one signed up for the Run What You Brung. I believe that's Taylor Morgan that signed up for that too. He wants some pizza tonight. We said we were going to give a pizza to every winner. We'll get that taken care of. Let him go out here and run a lap. And then we'll have our brief intermission. If you have not got a 50-50 ticket yet, now's your chance to grab one. Grab you a 50-50. We have got one cart that's going to come out and make that Run What You Brung lap so he can get his points. Maybe get him a pizza tonight if he goes out there and makes that lap in the feature. He was saying sorry about that little contact thing. We want to make sure he did the right thing before he come out to make his laps. But he's just going to come out here and make a lap because he's our one that signed up for Run What You Brung. Green and checkered flag is all he wants. All right, we've got Miss Bianca walking around the pits with the 50-50. Catch her. She's leaving the stand now. We have only got a limited amount of tickets sold, and we want to make sure we have something to contribute to our points fund tonight. We spoke about it at the drivers' meeting. So catch Miss Bianca walking around the pits there, buy you a 50-50 ticket. We're going to give her about 15 minutes to walk around, try to collect some money so that a winner can go home with some cash tonight. That'll give us a little time to get the lineups posted and all that for your features because we are at intermission. If you haven't found your way over to the concession stand yet, they got all kinds of food cooking over there at the TZ Motorsports concession stand and parts trailer. Go over there and check them out, get you some food. We're going to lay a little bit of water down on this track, take a brief break, and we'll get this show back underway. Probably around 10-ish. Try to get y'all out of here at a decent hour tonight.
at a tree, I remember how it started. I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said an open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon. This year I'm going to start a new chapter. Ignore the tears and only write down the laughter. An open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon. I glide across the ground and over the ocean, and you can't force me down as long as I'm open, like a rose that already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon.
If you feel that life is passing you by, if each day that follows is one and the same, if all you need is someone to take the time, don't go looking, babe, here I am. Now if you want a real good friend, or if you need some sweet loving, or if you're looking for someone who won't pretend, don't go looking, babe, here I am. Why just crawl when you could be flying? Life's just a flash, forever dying.
All right, she's finishing up, coming around with those 50-50 tickets. We're going to have a drawing probably right before we get everybody lined up. So we've probably got about 10 minutes or so. And we'll get Miss Bianca back up here, get a count on that money. And we'll see what we got in the 50-50. So make sure you get a 50-50 ticket and help support the Points Fund here at Marion County Speedway.
Johnny boy, you got a one-way ticket to ride. Going south to find a home. Yeah. Where hummingbirds are flying in the sky. Dreams are coming true. A magic place where you can count the stars. Just lay down in the middle of the night, look up to the sky. Tennessee skyline. Johnny boy, you got your boots back on, kicking dust in a new direction. Johnny boy, you built a house of love upon the hills of Tennessee, yeah. Where hummingbirds are flying in the sky. Dreams are coming true. A magic place where you can count the stars. Just lay down in the middle of the night, look up to the sky. Tennessee skyline. This is where we want to be. Tennessee skyline. This is the place for you and me. Tennessee skyline. Yeah, this is where we wanna be. In Tennessee, in Tennessee, in Tennessee, yeah. Where hummingbirds are flying in the sky. Dreams are coming true. A magic place where you can count the stars. Just lay down in the middle of the night, look up to the sky. Hummingbirds are flying in the sky. Dreams are coming true. A magic place where you can count the stars. Just lay down in the middle of the night, look up to the sky. The Tennessee skyline. Oh. We all know that it must come to an end. Happy or sad, my dearest friend. There's nothing easy about this. So won't you blow me off with a kiss? Keep your hands steady. There will be hell to pay. Fire when ready. We have nothing more to say. sound of white just as he fell. But memories tend to haunt you. There's some things that you can't get used to.
Okay.
Lineups are posted. Please come check the lineup board. Lineups are posted. All right, everybody, lineups are posted. Please come check the lineup board. Lineups are posted.
So keep your end steady. There will be hell to pay. Fire when ready. And there'll be nothing more to say. Our bridges on fire. And now we have nowhere to go. What used to inspire long ago and far away.
Lineups are posted, everybody. Lineups are posted. Lineups are posted. Please come check the lineup board. Lineups are posted. Test. Lineups are posted. Please come check the lineup board. Lineups are posted. Lineups are posted, everybody. Please come check the lineup boards. Lineups are posted. Lineups are posted. Please come check the lineup board. Lineups are posted. We're working on it, man. All right, we're getting ready to call the 50-50 if y'all make your way up.
Watching the stars in the city lights. Right from the start, said we never grow
50-50. 328 831. 328 831.
Surrounded by cars, it's such a sight. Watching all the lovers fall into the night.
328 831. Are you serious?
The same ground under our feet. Starts to shake with your
It's all gone.
winter time is
Oh, take it down.
remember everything from Wichita.
Huh?
This town is on its knees, you know
Yeah.
God is overseas, I'm telling ya.
Give him
Oh, it's more to this than what
Here,
you
it works a
see.
little bit.
You know this town's got the best of me.
how about
Are we sure it's the last time?
yeah, like 50-50 tickets. These are for people who buy 50-50 tickets. Where's your ticket?
Sure that this is the last time.
328772. Cody's Roadhouse.
There, bring the family to Cody's. Get a couple of us raised. What about Logan?
Oh, we
Anybody
were
like
down
Logan?
by
You
the
got Logan?
river all through the night, watching the stars in the city light.
328 822.
I only got 3 people. Anybody else like a ticket?
328 822.
You already won money.
Starts to shake with you all. So we stay up to the
Oh, you got Lord.
328 775.
tales we were told we would never grow.
Hey, go get your burger.
I got one more.
Hey, hey.
I got one more set.
How about a $10 gift card to O'Reilly?
328 838. You're done.
Why don't you donate it back to the cause?
Yeah, right?
Donate it back to the cause. There's 4 people out here who haven't won anything yet. Who have you ran into in your family, or have you ever ran into one of the missions on the track? Okay, so you're gonna give me that
328 805.
All right.
805.
All right, the rest of y'all, how about I just give everybody
805. Yeah, 805.
good.
All right.
Oh, you already got it? Oh, she has
She
some.
got it.
Okay, I didn't even see her reaching the envelope.
Okay.
How'd you do it? What do we got? 2 left that didn't, 3 left that didn't win anything? That bought 50-50 tickets? Each y'all grab it. Yeah, we need to get the, somebody needs to.
All right, rookies to the grid. Junior 1, Junior 2, Junior 3, please make your way to the grid. Rookies, you're needed on the grid, please. Rookies, you're needed on the grid. Junior 1, Junior 2, Junior 3, make your way up, please. All other classes should be getting ready. Make sure you have your gloves and your neck brace. If you come to the grid without your gloves, you are not going to be allowed on the track. We had several people during the heat races show up without gloves. Make sure you bring your gloves and your neck brace. All right, rookies should be making their way to the grid. Junior 1, 2, and 3 should be making their way to the grid. All adult classes, please be getting ready. All adult classes, please be getting ready and headed to the grid. You know you're starting the lineup. You know the race order, so we're calling the junior classes now. You guys, please be getting ready. All right, rookies, Junior 1, Junior 2, Junior 3, it's go time. Let's make our way up. We need to get them adult classes ready to roll as well. You guys, please be making your way up. You know the event running order, so make sure you don't fall short and make it to the grid in time.
All right, we're about to get our feature events underway. We got our rookies on the front straightaway here. Top three, remember top three will all be stopping and getting a trophy on the front straightaway. So all three of these rookies tonight will be getting a trophy. On the pole, number 44, Joseph Baldwin. Elijah Sykes in that number 8. He'll be starting outside pole. And in his first race with us here, Braden Humphrey, going to be running that number 31. We start our rookies from a stop. If one of y'all guys could give him a hand making sure that thing's running. Is he good? All right. Flagman's looking him over. We're getting all the parents off the front straightaway, and we got one that shut off. Remember that everybody will stop on the front, or all top three stop on the front straightaway, get your picture taken. Last week we did have a bunch of rain coming in, so we had everybody just do it over at the scales because we were trying to beat the rain. We did get the show in, and then the storm showed up. But we're gonna go back to the way we were doing it, stopping them out here, getting their pictures, letting their families come down, grab a shot with them. Looks like our photographer has left for the evening, so we'll have to improvise. And the green flag is out. 31 was able to stay running this time. Joseph Baldwin out to the early lead in the number 44. Eli Sykes is in second. Humphrey third. Tonight our rookies are running for a Papa John's pizza, large Papa John's pizza. They're sponsoring our feature events tonight. All of our feature winners taking home a large pizza from Papa John's. Right now, your leader, Joseph Baldwin, pulling out a little bit of a lead over Eli Sykes in that number 8. These are our rookies. If you're not familiar with go-kart racing, or if you're watching from home, a rookie in go-kart racing is generally 5 to 8 years old. They run a red restrictor plate in their motor. It restricts the motor down a little bit, slows them down. Not a whole bunch because they're flying. But this is a beginner's class. Good place to get a little seat time, and they're halfway home in this feature event. Joseph Baldwin still leading, stretching it out a little bit right now over Eli Sykes. The 31, Braden Humphrey out there still riding, getting him some seat time. He was very excited to get out here to come to race with us. He's got a Predator motor on there. We do allow the 6.5 212cc Predator motors with bone stock as they came from Harbor Freight with a plate in them to come out. That way if a parent wants to try it out and try their kid, see if the kids are going to like racing, they get a chance to get out here without having to spend a lot of money. And hey, it's fast enough to spin it out because Humphrey just spun her around in turn 4. He gets it spun back around. Leader Baldwin coming around is going to be looking at that white flag. Baldwin clears Humphrey. He's got one more time around here. And as Baldwin goes into 3 and 4, he is smooth all the way around off of turn 4. Your leader and your winner, Joseph Baldwin. Eli Sykes is going to finish second at number 8. Humphrey got around down there one more time in turn 4 with that number 31, but here he comes. He's going to be your third place finisher, and all 3 kids will come down here and get themselves a trophy. I think our second place finisher's falling asleep. Wake up, Eli. Your winner, Joseph Baldwin in the 44X. Rookie winner tonight, got a big smile on his face. He'll be taking home a large pizza. Got him a trophy, first place finish. Second place finisher, Eli Sykes. Eli is the most relaxed second place finisher you'll ever see. Might wake him up with his arm against the muffler there. Mom and Dad in the picture with him. Good job there, Eli. Third place, Braden Humphrey. His first run with us here tonight. Good job, Braden. All right, on the track now, your Junior 1 feature. We're going to get everybody off the track here and get this Junior 1 feature underway. On the pole, Parker Haley. Outside pole, Ashton Garrett. And Taylor Jones in the 96, starting in the second row inside. We've got 3 in our Junior 1s tonight. Parker Haley out to an early lead. Taylor Jones jumping into second there. Ashton Garrett's going to look to the inside, try to take the position away. Side by side down the back straightaway. Taylor's going to pull down into 3, and Taylor Jones going to hold on to that second position. Junior 2, you should be on the grid. Junior 2 on the grid. Junior 3, you should be right behind them. Junior 2 and Junior 3 feature events on the grid. Parker Haley pulling out a little bit of a lead now. Looks like he's hooked up good tonight. Parker's cruising right now. Taylor Jones all the way up on that wheel. She's got a determined look on her face. Ashton Garrett getting around there in turn 2. He might be hung up on the bank. I don't think he's going to be able to get going, and the yellow flag is going to come out. Got a track worker over there showing him the yellow, letting him know to slow down. That's going to get the pack gathered back up a little bit. Your leader, Parker Haley there. His family sponsored a few of our races out here this year, a top-of-the-line concrete pumping. I always want to say thanks to anyone who sponsors races out here. Taylor Jones is ready to go back green. She's seen that green light back there. Flagman hadn't turned the green lights off yet. And Taylor was taking the lead. Try to get them slowed down a little bit. Let Ashton know. Catch up, Ashton. Ashton got his feature win stickers there on his helmet. He was last week's feature winner. This week, your junior ones, they're racing for Papa John's Pizza. Your leader when we go back to green is going to be Parker Haley. Taylor Jones will start second. Ashton Garrett comes rolling in there. He'll start third. Junior 2, you're up next. Junior 2, you should be on the grid, followed by Junior 3. Predator 400, you'll follow those kids' classes as always. Right now on the track is our Junior 1 division. Parker Haley out there, going to bring him back to green. Haley's going to lead him down. Parker's got it hooked up pretty good tonight. Looking good out there. That race for second. Ashton Garrett is taking the second position away from Taylor Jones. We've got 2 laps to go. That race for second still hot right now as Ashton Garrett trying to hold off the challenges from Jones. We've got 1 lap left. Parker Haley stretching it out a little bit right now, trying to secure that win, and we're side by side for the second position. Down off of turn 4, your winner, the number 2, Parker Haley. Second place is going to go to the 57 of Ashton Garrett, and third place to Taylor Jones. Junior 2, as soon as we get done with their pictures, you'll be coming up. Your winner, that Junior 1 feature winner, Parker Haley. Parker feeling good about the run there, and Junior 1 going to go out here and run with the Junior 2s. He was quick out there, so we'll see how he stacks up against them Junior 2s.
Heck yeah.
Taylor Jones over here, still sitting in the cart. You awake in there? You still awake? This is our Junior 2 feature event. Parker Haley, that was in your last one, said, hey, I want a piece of this action too. So he joined on in, started on the back of the pack. But up front, we've got some racing going on as Hannah Smith wants that second place. Hannah Smith in the 22, driving it on out in there to get that second place, and she's going to set her sights on CJ Nelson. Hannah to the inside. CJ slid it up high in turn one. He's going to look back to the bottom, but nowhere to go, and Hannah Smith takes over the lead. It's Smith, Nelson, Arbogast, and Sykes, your top four. Randy Smith, Haley, and Zachary rounding out the field. Junior 3, you should be on the grid. Junior 3. Predator 400, you'll be right behind them. Junior 3 and Predator 400, yes. Them are our next two classes right now. These Junior 2s battling it out here. Hannah Smith leading this race. CJ Nelson running second. Last week's feature winner, Preston Arbogast, riding third. Halfway home this time by, and Hannah's leading them around there. This girl knows she can lead a race. It's hard to get around her if she gets out front, because first thing you got to do is catch her. Parker Haley looks like he's having some problems. Hands in the air, pulls it into the infield. We're going to stay green. Got track crew going down there to make sure everything's okay with him. Good job getting his hand in the air, letting everybody know behind him that if everything was all right there. 2 laps to go for Hannah Smith, your leader. She is stretching it out a little bit right now. CJ Nelson looking at that white flag now. We got a race for fourth between Sykes and Smith back there. Side by side off of 4. These guys are all running for points. So every position counts as the season goes along. And right now, Smith is going to take that 4th position back. But off of turn 4, the 22 of Hannah Smith is going to be your winner. CJ Nelson second. Preston Arbogast third. Randy Smith 4th. Aiden Sykes 5th. And Zachary 6th. Hannah Smith taking that win, getting the picture with the family, bringing it on in there. Dad's up to race pretty soon here. Second place, CJ Nelson getting a picture with little brother Cannon. Preston Arbogast, last week's feature winner, bringing home third tonight. His buddy Zach coming down here to help him out. Get a picture with his buddy. That's what it's all about here. Family, friends. It's like summer camp for these kids. Now your Junior 3 feature. On the pole, Brittany Vincent. Brittany Vincent leading this thing, 24 of Lastra. Netch is third. Vincent continues to lead. Brittany Vincent continuing to lead this one with Mason Laster running second. Netch riding there in third. Halfway home in this one, halfway home. Right now, your leader still, Brittany Vincent. Laster riding second. That battle for third between Netch and Davis. White flag lap. Laster's got one more chance to try to catch and get around Vincent. He sets her for turn 3, but there's not going to be enough time or enough room. Brittany Vincent's going to be your winner. Laster with a good move trying to get that second, or trying to get the win. Laster is going to be second though, and Netch is third. Up next is your Predator 400 class. Predator 400s are on the track. We need our flatheads to be ready to go. Flatheads, you're going to be in the staging lane. On the grid, ready to race. Behind those flatheads, I need the box stock 400s. All right, this is our Predator 400. Moving on to the adult classes. That was all of our junior classes. Got Charles Smith on the pole, Robert Annis on the outside pole, and Elizabeth Phillips in the 314 out there with them. We have got these Predator 400s on the track looking for our Southern Flatheads to be on the grid. Charles Smith out here leading this one, cruising around. Tonight, your Southern Flatheads, they're going to run for $70 to win in a Papa John's pizza. These Predator 400s that are on the track right now, they're running for $50 and a Papa John's pizza. Because everybody needs pizza in their life. If you'd like to hear your business's name on Bullring Live, you can look right down in that corner there and you can see how many people are viewing these races. Check back in a week or two and you'll see that the views normally go up to 2,000 or 3,000. You also get advertisement on our website if you choose to be a sponsor. Overall, you can generally get about 25,000 people looking at your name just from our 3 websites and the Bullring Live. That's a weekly number. Not bad when you can get to that many people in your area. Check with us, TZ Motorsports. Get with TZ Motorsports. Check with our Facebook page. You can find out how to become a sponsor at Marion County Speedway. Charles Smith still leading this one. Got a pretty good little lead right now over Robert Annis. The concession stand is still open over there. If you're hungry, get yourself a mid-evening snack at the concession stand, and the parts trailer is still open. If you got a tab at the parts trailer, please make sure you take care of that tab before you pull out of here tonight. Every week, at least 1 or 2 of you leave before you pay that tab, and we'd like to see everybody pay it since we're going on break. So please make your way over there if you have a tab at the parts trailer and take care of that. 2 laps to go for Charles Smith, your leader in the Predator 400. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. If you're not familiar with the Predator motors, these are motors that are sold at Harbor Freight. 212cc, 6.5 horsepower, and they are only $99 when they're on sale. Good economical way to get into racing. And you could be like Charles Smith right here taking that checkered flag. He's your winner in the Predator 400 class. Robert in is second. And Elizabeth Phillips, she'll be your third place finisher. If you'd like to get into racing and race one of these Predator 400s or a Predator 350, the 350 and 400 is just the way to the cart. Check with us at TZ Motorsports. We can help you get started. On the track now, the Southern Flathead Dirt Series. They come out here every time we run to race with us. On the pole, that's Brandon Smith. Brandon's pretty much dominated this class until last week. Rob Wirtz took it home. Down into turn one. Smith is going to be your leader. Witt, Wirtz, and Beckelheimer your top four. Something's happened to Todd Maton's kart. Engine problems of some kind. Up front, that battle for second heating up. Wirtz had took over the second position. Now Witt back to the bottom. He's going to take the second position back. Through 3 and 4, Wirtz is going to set to the inside one more time. Side by side down the front straightaway. Down into turn one. It's going to be Wirtz. Witt's probably going to dive back to the bottom. There's the move back to the bottom. Side by side down the back. They're going to flip-flop this second position back and forth. Wirtz is going to look back to the bottom, and he don't have the run this time as Nick Witt takes the second position. Brandon Smith in the 2-2-2, stretching out that lead a little bit. Tonight, your Southern Flathead Dirt Series, they're racing for $70 to win. Little help from some sponsorship over there. Charles Smith kicking in a $20 bill. Charles Smith and his landscaping business throwing a 20 on top of the 50 they were already running for, letting these guys have a few extra dollars in their pocket if you bring home the win. We've got open pipes on these flatheads out here, letting them sing to you a little bit, echoing off those walls. Alcohol burning flatheads. Putting on a show for you here tonight at the Bullring. They're going to come and join us on July 5th and 6th, running the Southern Flathead Dirt Series with our big Vega event. You'll see a lot of these familiar faces out here. They'll be running for at least $200 to win that day. We're trying to find some more sponsorship for them, though. If you'd like to sponsor their feature race that day, get a hold of us at TZ Motorsports, and we will help you become a sponsor. They've got 2 laps to go in the Southern Flathead Dirt Series feature event. Brandon Smith is still your leader. Nicholas Witt in second. Rob Wirtz in third. White flag is out. Give a mention to the 4th place run there of Robbie Williams, his first time joining us here tonight. Getting a little seat time here at the Bullring. But off of turn 4, your feature winner, Southern Flathead Dirt Series, that's Brandon Smith. Nick Witt second, Rob Wirtz third, Robbie Williams 4th, Ryan Beckelheimer 5th, and Porter's going to bring it home in 6th. Your winner one more time, Brandon Smith in the number 222. The Night Stalker. And Nicholas Witt running second. Rob Wirtz, last week's feature winner, bringing it home in third. Box Stock 400, you need to be on the track. Your Box Stock 400 feature event on the track. I need the open, well, the open 4-stroke is out there. Predator 350, you'll be behind them, and Sportsman. Sportsman behind the Predator 350. Green flag flies. Brian Horton taking it to the lead. Taylor Morgan is second, Frank Bradley third, Alex Sharkey fourth, and Brian Sanderson fifth. Side by side off of turn 4, and Sharkey's going to take the third position away from Frank Bradley. Horton in that 41's got a couple feature wins this year. Taylor Morgan's got a couple feature wins. Horton taking the short way around tonight. He is riding that bottom. Morgan is swinging it out wide there, trying to get some momentum. Sharkey out there in the sister cart to Taylor Morgan's. And as always, we got to say hi to Taylor Morgan's mom back home in Mississippi. Hey, Taylor's mom. She always watches on Bullring Live. Got to see her boy run. She's going to have to cheer a little louder at the TV because he's got some catching up to do if he's going to catch Brian Horton tonight. Halfway home in your box stock 400 feature event. Predator 350, you're going to be next on the grid, followed by Sportsman. Predator 350, followed by Sportsman on the grid. Your top three have kind of put some gaps in between them here. Horton stretches out the lead a little bit over Morgan. Morgan's got a pretty good gap back to Sharkey. Sharkey's got a pretty good gap back to Bradley. Bradley, one of our newcomers to the sport. Only been in it a couple months. Out there running fourth in the box stock 400s tonight. Making some good laps out there. Your leader catching up to Brian Sanderson there in the number 11. Going to try to put a lap on him here. Sanderson moves high, lets the leader go by. And your leader, Brian Horton's going to be looking at one lap to go. White flag in the air in the box stock 400. Down into 3 and 4, your winner, the 41 of Brian Horton. Second place, Taylor Morgan in the number 11, the white 11. And the 111, Alex Sharkey. And Frank Bradley bringing it home in fourth. That was your box stock 400 feature event. Your winner, one more time, that's Brian Horton.
It's in the money packet. I figured out how to put everything into an envelope. It paid off, man. Look good out there. Everybody's on the track already. He doesn't send the other class out. Yeah. If
Taylor Morgan entered the open 4-stroke there. Nobody came out to challenge, so we're just going to give him the win by default. Save some laps on that motor. And he'll take home an extra free pizza tonight, courtesy of Papa John's. So, Allison, if you're watching at home, he's got pizza. Predator 325, or excuse me, 350. Where did I get 325? I got the number 325 in front of me here. We do not have a 325 Predator class. Predator 350, you're on the track now. Green flag flies for your 350s. This is going to be a battle for the lead. Charles Smith is going to go to the point. Robert Annis has some momentum. He's going to take the lead down the back straightaway. Scott Brogan going to try to come with him in the 63. Brogan goes to second. Robert Annis, your leader. Side by side for that second position, Charles Smith, Scott Brogan battling it out. Smith pulls up, gives Annis a bump, loses a little bit of momentum as he gives him the bump. He had to back out a little bit there. And 1, 2, 3, they're all right there together. Annis, Smith, and Brogan. Annis swings it way out, though, leaves the whole bottom open for Charles Smith. Smith's going to take the lead. Let's see if Annis goes back to the bottom. He looks. There wasn't enough room. Smith continues to lead this one. Annis running second. Brogan running third. Give a mention to Scott Werstein out there in that number 45, riding in fourth. Heather Werstein was out there. Must have had some kart difficulty, pulled it in. Sportsman, you're on deck. And Box Stock 350, you'll follow him. Sportsman followed by Box Stock 350. Now Scott Werstein pulling it in, having some difficulty. Something wrong. We're halfway through this one, though. Tonight, your Predator 350 class, also running for $50. And a large Papa John's pizza. Charles Smith, Robert Annis, and Scott Brogan riding 1, 2, 3. You will very likely see these three guys running on the day that we run the Rumble at the ring on July the 6th. Predator 350 and 400 will run that day. Get your Predator motor from Harbor Freight. Come out here. Make sure you do not modify it in any way. Bolt it to a go-kart, and for $99, you can be running for $300 to win. Check out the Bullring Karting or TZ Motorsports on Facebook to keep up with all the latest posts to do with the Rumble at the Ring. That's July 5th and 6th here at Marion County Speedway. We've got 2 laps left in this feature event. Charles Smith continues to lead. He's looking to sweep both Predator races tonight. If he does so, he'll be taking home a $100 bill. And he's only 1 lap away from doing so. Down into 3 and 4. Charles Smith is going to take the win. Robert Annis second and Scott Brogan third. Sportsman, you're up next. Sportsman's up next. Back now, Sportsman on the track. On the track now, your Sportsman division. Robert Vincent, your leader. Christian Vincent, second. Dustin Mitch is going to go to the bottom. Try to get it back up to second, but he's going to fall short to third. Kevin Terry is going to pull up beside him in that number 20, run him side by side down the back straightaway. And Mitch is going to drop back to fourth. Everybody goes over the little bump that's down there in turn 3 tonight. We had rain every single day this week except for today. The water table is right there at the bottom of turn 3 and 4. But we want to thank Andy for doing such a great job getting this track together tonight for these racers. Up front, your leader, Robert Vincent. Christian Vincent, a little wiggle down through 1 and 2 allows Mitch to pull back up on his back bumper. Mitch looks to the outside. That allows Kevin Terry to get to the inside. And side by side off of turn 4, it's Terry and Mitch. Robert having a pretty good run here tonight. Looks like Mitch has got some problems. Dustin Mitch going to pull it off the track. Something is broke. Robert Vincent continues to lead at the halfway point. Winding down these laps here, the number 5, Robert Vincent, continuing to lead the 04 of Christian Vincent. Kevin Terry out there in the number 20 in third place. The Sportsmans will be running with us at the Rumble of the Ring as well. Your Sportsman division that day, as of right now, they're not sponsored, but they're still going to run for 200 to win that day. If we can catch a sponsor, we'll get them up there a little bit more. Two laps to go in this Sportsman feature event. Can Christian Vincent get around Robert Vincent? Box stock 350. Put him on the grid. You're the last feature event of the night. Box stock 350. Make sure you're at the grid and ready to race. We've only got one more lap in this Sportsman feature event. Christian Vincent pulls up, tries to make the challenge off of turn 2. Robert pulls him down the back straightaway, and into 3 they go. Christian's going to drive it all the way off in there. Let's see if he's got anything for him. He swings it around wide, but not enough. Robert Vincent's going to be your feature winner. Christian Vincent second, and Kevin Terry third. This is your last feature event of the night. We've got two hungry ones on the front row. Joe Lundy, Dylan Sanderson, both looking for their first feature win here. Not that lap. Not a good start. Lundy went ahead and fired. Flagman had not waved the green flag yet. Flagman always starts the race on the initial start here at Marion County Speedway. We like to see him say side by side off of 4. Keeps it fair for everyone. Let's see if we can get Dylan back up there. The 3 of Dylan Sanderson needs to move back up to the outside front row. Now he's got a little room to get around. Get them all lined up. So Joe Lundy and Dylan Sanderson and Ryan Beckelheimer, all non-feature winners up here in the front. You know it's going to be a battle for this one. Everybody wants a win here at Marion County Speedway. Green flag is out. Lundy to the point. Beckelheimer second. Zane Caleb third. Dylan Sanderson fourth. Side by side down the back straightaway. It's Lundy and Beckelheimer for the lead. Beckelheimer goes to the front with a push from Zane Caleb. Caleb gets a little bit of the dirt bank, loses some momentum. We seen dirt flying. That's going to allow Lundy to have the run, and Lundy gets back into the second position. Out front, Ryan Beckelheimer looking for a clone box stock win here tonight. Zane Caleb slows way down. Something looks like it may have happened to that cart. Reaching over, making some adjustment, but he may have to pull this one in. It's still running, but something is wrong. Up front, the 11X of Beckelheimer. Lundy's in second. Dylan Sanderson looking for that second position, trying to get up there, making the challenge. Taylor Morgan riding fourth. To the inside, Joe Lundy for the lead in the number 0. Lundy taking the lead position. Beckelheimer goes low. Sanderson swings it high, trying to get in on this race. Dylan Sanderson, just 15 years old, looking to the bottom, taking that second position away from Ryan Beckelheimer. Up front, there's a difference of about 50 years between first and second place. Can Joe Lundy hold on? He's looking strong out there. We're halfway through this one. Which side are you on? You on the side of the very seasoned veteran Joe Lundy, or the newcomer Dylan Sanderson, or Taylor Morgan, who just took over the third position and maybe want to get in on a little bit of that action up front? Morgan gets around. Beckelheimer takes the third position away. Joe Lundy looking strong out here. First and second place. And neither one of them have won here at the Bullring in a feature event. Both of them looking for it, or in a box stock 350 feature event anyway. Dylan has won a Junior 3 race here. Moving up to run with these 350s, running strong tonight. Morgan sizing up Sanderson. 2 laps to go for your leader, the 0 of Joe Lundy. Just 2 more times around to decide the winner. Lundy's got a pretty good lead. Morgan's going to make a look to the inside of Sanderson. He's got the line, pulls up beside him. They're side by side down the front straightaway, and Taylor Morgan's going to take the second position away from Dylan Sanderson. But right now, you're looking at Joe Lundy going through 3 and 4, and he is going to get his first win here at Marion County Speedway. Joe Lundy the winner. Taylor Morgan second. Dylan Sanderson third. Ryan Beckelheimer fourth. And Netch in fifth. Vincent sixth.